was the wrong street. We'll get there, we'll get there. So, they just had St. Paul State Patrol up on this, or not, I'm sorry, not St. Paul. They just had State Patrol air over this call. I was a little off. I had to readjust my calculations there. But they had some flee from a car that was driving recklessly. They found out I had a punched ignition. They did catch quite a few of the people that ran from the vehicle. With the help of State Patrol. Let's see, this might be the vehicle right here. Perhaps. Perhaps not. So just kind of blocking the road. Yeah, there's a bunch of cops blocking the road there. That's not the vehicle. Vehicle should be somewhere around here though. They caught a lot of the people that ran in this area. I see the car. Here's actually, looks like one of the people they arrested right here. Sounds like air's still up. Bear with me here, putting in the gimbal. It's kind of chilly out though tonight, man. Sheesh. Bear with me. So the vehicle might be up here. Yeah, that might be the vehicle right here. With the doors open. But let's go check this out. So they do have somebody in the back of this vehicle. Yeah, this was a pretty big deal. I believe. They put a lot of resources in there. It looks like a juvenile. But I believe this is the vehicle over here. We'll go take a look. Ooh, sidewalks. not sure if this is the vehicle, but the way they're looking at the car, I would guess that's the vehicle. The door's open. So get Georgia plate.
Yep. Keep running into each other like this.
Ah. Flight helped you guys out a lot.
They really do. Love it.
Multicolored?
I wonder.
Well, this is not, this is multicolored stuff. Like,
Yeah. So, you're not there, right, Abby? St. Paul police heard about it.
otherwise, well, the boss already talked to the boss. He said, "Can I bring in
So this is the car.
Yeah. She's amended.
Did he double lock those or no?
I believe you did.
Let me double check.
Double check. You want to come back?
I should be alright.
Doesn't work though. That's the $1 million question.
So there are some cameras on that house, and they're trying to get more footage. But I'm sure the helicopter already has some footage of it. Out of state plate. It is a Hyundai. So that's actually one of the canine officers. He doesn't have his dog out, so he must have put him away already. Flight is still up there. I don't know if they got everybody that ran from the vehicle. I'm not positive. But they definitely got a couple, at least a couple of them. So that's a vehicle. I'll go check out if they're still talking to the person over here. I know they had one hiding under a deck that they believe they found. So it's a pretty major call here in St. Paul. So pretty sure they still have one in that vehicle. Not sure any other ones they do. Zucchini might have moved to do a track. They're still sorting some things out. The squad might have another person in custody as well. I would guess, yeah. $21.65, $21.83 has the parties in custody. I usually like to separate them and see if their stories match up to what happened. But apparently they're juveniles. I don't know what's on his light bar there. Coat? I don't know if you guys can see that. What's up, Pamela? Visual 12. Good to see you. Good to see you, Visual 12. How you been, man? Hope you're holding up all good. Thanks for the information. Bred to kill you all. Interesting name choice. Thanks everybody for hopping in and see what's going on. It is well, it's Halloween today, so All Hallows Eve and whatnot. Technically, it is just the early AMs. Yeah, hit a like, thumbs up. I like to show you guys what's going on in St. Paul, and I heard about this and it seemed pretty major, so I figured I'd go go freeze a little bit out here. Definitely didn't dress up for it. Gummy bread, yeah. Welcome, welcome. So, what they're doing is they're, like I said, they're trying to see if they're how bad their stories differ. She was telling the truth, and I doubt they're gonna give up their friends because they're juveniles. But who knows? Who knows? It's just my guess. He did. They do still have a little bit of a perimeter here. So apparently they do have the driver, which I think is always the major part with these. You want to get the driver that was doing the stuff. What's up, Ralphie? Good to see you in here. Definitely not dressed for this. It goes from being like 61 night to 40 the next, but that's the car. It does look like they still have a perimeter still going on though. They probably have some outstanding people in the area. But they're saying that's a Kia, but I thought it was a Hyundai. Looked like a Hyundai to me with the little Hyundai symbol. They do still have Concordia, I think, blocked off. There's a... Oh no, that's... I'm sorry. That's a state patrol on the highway pulling somebody over there. A lot of action going on right here. So that's 94 down there. Now they kind of decompress a little bit, but they still have they didn't catch everybody that ran from the vehicle, I don't believe, but they got a lot of them. Yeah, no problem. Go live where there's interesting stuff going on. Guys, I'm in like a t-shirt and a hoodie. Didn't put on my long sleeve even. Jeez. But yeah, they usually do a little decompression, I guess, after the excitement there. Yeah, they're lighting up the car, so maybe we'll get to see it better. I only have my flashlight. I only got my gimbal light. So this is west. Technically, we're over by pretty close to Lexington here. A lot of people out and about. I guess, you know, it's only 1 a.m. It's not too bad. Don't know what's going on. All the cops in the neighborhood, I'm sure people get curious. I thought that's a Hyundai. They keep saying it's a Kia. I can't see the symbol on it. Looks like it says Elantra. Elantra? Is that a Kia or a Hyundai? Hyundai, however you say that. But they'll be waiting on the tow. I think that, I mean, they're still probably going to sit on this perimeter for a while for sure. Well, if the kids are out here in like hoodies like me, I'm sure they're getting a little chilly too. I don't know how far they are from their homes or somebody could pick them up. But I believe they're still chatting with the occupants over here. Woof. But I'm not gonna stay alive too much longer. I just want to show you guys what's kind of going on in St. Paul. Apparently they're able to get it stolen without huge victim incidents with crashes and whatnot. So it's always a good thing. Sometimes when they're running, they like to shed clothing, but I'm sure it's hard to do when there's a chopper above you. Yeah, this is all St. Patrol. So all St. Paul and State Patrol helicopter. They had a flight up to help them. I'm sure that's pretty beneficial for them calling out locations.
And I wanted to just double check. Because Ryan said we could when Ryan was chasing one of the trees on foot, caught up to him, kind of stumbled. Other than that, he was
No, Ralphie, he's sleepy. He's ornery. Pretty sure we'll be going out tonight, or I'll be going out tonight though, for sure. Hopefully Jason will want to go. Trying to get a little bit more streams in for you guys. Yeah. All sorts of stuff going on. I mean, there's always all sorts of stuff going on. It's just that time of year where, like, I don't know. People get a little more rambunctious around the Halloween time. Usually, Toe's here actually. We'll go see that lit up. I just heard the air brakes. So I can see if that is a Hyundai or a Kia. Usually don't stick for toes, but I wanted to see what kind of car this was without getting too close to it on these guys. Me and Minnesota things now, we're out live the last couple days here. Lives are a little bit different from the edited videos. It is what it is, as they say with the live. Edited, we can kind of shorten the story for attention spans and whatnot. In this day and age, people's attention spans are becoming less and less. I think the chat adds a nice little feature here though, so you guys can talk to one another. Oh, I think he's just going to drive it up there. He's not even going to lift it. That's I think he asked who was driving this thing, and she said it was children, and it's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's a Hyundai Elantra, 100%. I don't know why they keep calling it a Kia. Probably one of the easier pickups from a stolen when they can just drive it up. But I am cold. Not even gonna lie about that. So we'll go get a little bit of a parting shot here, but probably gonna call it at that. Probably one of the more exciting calls of the night as well for these guys. Where's my car at? It's right over there. I got out of it. So they are still in the area. But I'm cold. I am going to my car though. Brr. Next time I come on the middle of the night, I'm gonna have to throw on something heavier. I'll have to throw on my Carhartt or something. Sheesh. If I wasn't so cold. Chat with you guys for a second. Oh, yeah, there's a missing child. I think Minnesota News Now is reporting on. They sent out an Amber Alert, an actual useful Amber Alert instead of the other ones. Yeah, there's nothing there to see, really. They're looking for a child, so I don't even know what I'd show you. So there goes the car right there. Yeah, Minnesota News Now, or Jason, put out a YouTube short on that with his little robot voice thing. I told him he needs to do his own voiceovers, but not sure why the tow truck chose to go that way, but he sure did. You got the alert and you live 4 hours away. So that kind of alert, I think, is more like useful than telling a whole county to shelter in place because there's a suspect on the loose. There's suspects all over, but that one, when you have the public looking for a child as well, I think is more useful, in my opinion. Of course, I guess everybody's mileage may vary. But this is Avon and Carroll, where they caught. Actually, we'll go around the block here, see if they are still holding the perimeter, and see what else we could see before I end this. No, I think they broke down the perimeter. I think they got the driver, and that's usually the one they want to get the most, I would imagine. But yeah, it seems like juveniles. Seems like juveniles. Don't mind those noises. Those are just my car falling apart. Wow, the tow truck went down here too. I wonder if they had another. Weird. But appreciate everybody for hopping in, see what's going on. Man, that state patrol stop is still on the highway. I'm kind of curious about that. They usually don't take that long. I wasn't going to, but we'll go drive by that and see what's up. I believe it's State Patrol. Since we're in the neighborhood here in Concordia and Dale. Yeah, have a good night, Minnesota News Now. Go to sleep. Get your beauty rest, man. It's gonna be gonna be a marathon stream tomorrow, right? Or I will be. Put up a little bit more stuff. Though it is kind of interesting just going live on the action bits. Then you guys don't have to put up with my stories that nobody cares about, right? I don't got too many stories. Got stories about some of the stuff that I've recorded in St. Paul, but not too many stories. They put 2 cops on this. Two different lights. Actually, that's St. Paul and State Patrol. And no vehicle, so they must have just let him go. So St. Paul was Assistant State Patrol there. I thought it was taking a while. They're having a little chit chat. I'll take you guys over to Rice Street, show you some of the city life real quick before I log off here. Anybody got any burning questions? But it does sound like they had 3 in custody there. Oh yeah, I watched a bit of the Daryl Brooks trial as well. Very, very interesting. I'm not a lawyer myself, but I do know that lawyers have lawyers represent them usually in cases. So when a person makes the decision of representing themselves, I don't think it's a wise move, unless, you know, maybe traffic court, maybe, but like anything else, there's a lot of rules and decorum that the judge was very, very, very lenient with that guy on. Actually, fire department's leaving right now. I don't know what they're headed to. But yeah, there's memes and clips galore on the internet. Actually, I'm gonna stay in the middle lane so fire department can get around me either way. Looks like he's gone. Fire department going north on Dale there for some reason. I am not a police. I like to record the cops as kind of like a little hobby thing I do. I've done it for a couple years now. Learned a bit because, you know, recording in public is surprisingly completely legal, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, I appreciate all the new people in here, and the old people, the old standbys. Love you guys too, as always. You guys could give a thumbs up, pushes it out, gets more people to look at it, gets more of the information out there. Just kind of trying to show the public what's happening, and usually I like to show it live. Sometimes the edits I make are for just the police officers that I think need improvement, we'll say. Usually if you find an officer's name in the title of one of my videos, it means there's a bad interaction with them. But if it's just kind of generic, I mean, you guys stick around and notice, a lot of the officers know I record them quite a bit, and most of them are usually cordial. A lot of them actually appreciate that I'm out here showing what's going on in St. Paul, what they have to do, and of course everybody has their own opinion, so I do insert mine a bit, but it isn't just like a novice opinion. I've actually kind of put some effort into reading their policy manuals and knowing some laws pretty well. And as always, there's always a wild card of you just never know what's going to happen. Never know what's going to happen out here in the streets. But Monday morning, Sunday night, it's kind of pretty slow around. This is Central. So there's a memorial here from a homicide that happened earlier this year. Right across from Bourne's here. And quite a few situations I filmed on this block. Actually, that's what I was going to show. I was gonna show Minnesota News Now, where we saw that Ramsey County pullover. It was somewhere over here. Dude had snow on his license plate. It was the most ridiculous thing I ever saw. And pulled him over for that in the middle of a blizzard. Gosh, I thought I was over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's right. Is it lighting? No, this is it. This is exactly it. Yeah, I know my memory's not failing me. So this is where that pullover happened, because we were parked right here at the Sycon Inc. Contractors. I don't remember exactly what we were doing at the time. We were parked over here. Oh yeah, we were looking at Christmas lights. I remember, it was like Christmas time. Parked over here, and they decided to pull over a car right in front of us. slow trip down memory lane to make sure my memory was correct on that one. Now I'm positive it is. Without actually going back to review the footage. It's always weird to me how, like, when they get into court, they want people to remember something picture perfect that happened nearly a year ago. I mean, even with that, like, Darrell Brooks case. I'm sure that type of event is more memorable because, you know, of the stressors and whatnot. But it's still, I mean, it was almost a year ago. Takes a minute for some of the people to get actually through court rather than just their arraignment. Usually they have their arraignment with the judge the next day. City is really quiet right now. That was the major event of this morning, I believe. We'll go up to the north end and see if anything's happening up there. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that Minnesota didn't even sell liquor on Sundays. So a lot of the people of Minnesota would take little pilgrimages to Wisconsin on Sunday to get liquored up. Imagine perhaps some of them might have did some drinking on the way back. I figured there might be some stuff going on, but man, it's just no cars on the road or anything. So this is the border of St. Paul right here. So this is where it goes into Maplewood, which is northern suburb. Oh, maybe that's where the fire department went at. Taco Bell there. So somebody had a bad burrito or something? I'm joking. I don't know why there's a firefighter at Taco Bell, a fire department at Taco Bell. The building doesn't look like it's on fire. gas at Taco Bell. Yeah, gas leak. Yeah. Taco Bell tends to run right through you, in my experience. So we'll head back over to the east side, but just wanted to drive around for a bit, see what's going down, see what's happening around town. It does seem to have calmed down quite a bit. Hey Flop, good to see you. I think that'd be fair to say. There was a traffic stop over on the east side. I was gonna go look at, but it might have just cleared. Go over to 61, aka Arcade. Pain Phelan neighborhood here. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the West St. Paul lately, but they've had a lot more activity over there than I would say is normal, or what I would consider normal. I mean, they always have some over in a few certain areas, usually south of 94 there. Yeah, I remember when I was young as well, but I never stole cars, so never got into that. Did some stupid stuff, for sure. I don't know many people who didn't do some stupider stuff when they were younger, but oh, what was that? Shoot. Don't tell me I saw Halloween lights and thought it was police lights. No, I definitely saw police lights. They're unmistakable. They are mistakable when you mistake them for an ambulance. We're gonna pass on that, actually. Blues and reds. Blues and reds are unmistakable at night usually. Those spectrums, or that spectrum in the night, carries a distance. So that's why they're that color for a reason. So you could go film somebody getting loaded into an ambulance. It's just a little, I don't know, a little beyond what I want to do. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? Where's my scanner? What scanner? I don't own a scanner. They're spendy, man. Scanners are spendy. That had a cool paint job, but only one headlight. His priorities are a little messed up. But I did take a nap today, so I'm not too tired, man. I'm not too tired. Had a nice little Sunday nap, Sunday afternoon nap, you know. Well, that's St. Paul. A little bit of St. Paul. I showed you guys from west to east. And back again. Find some, usually always find some officers around here. That dude's pretty cool. I've never seen this guy on detail over here. Oh, that's... Huh, what is happening here? I think I just ran across something here. A little disorderly kind of thing. But they do usually have a detail, but it looks like they have some people to back. The one female was a little upset, it seemed like. Catch up on chat. Oh, Citizen app, yeah, I use that. Sometimes it's inaccurate. I've actually streamed some video to the Citizen app before. They have improved it a bit, but like, yeah, it's not perfect. I remember one time I went to it was on Citizen as a rollover, and it ended up just being a light pull down. Man, I don't know that sergeant. I should go meet him, huh? Yeah, so I was looking into like Minnesota courts. And I was it's interesting how so they don't show current cases on there unless you have the case number. It only shows cases that are closed. So that's the it's like MCRO. But they do show quite a few cases if you nerd out into that kind of stuff, like I sometimes do. So I mean, case numbers are public information, so theoretically, if I was ever curious of a case number, I should be able to go walk up to the officer and ask them, and they should give that to you. But sometimes they get a little bit in their ego and feelings, a little bit like how dare somebody ask them such things, or maybe they're not used to it. Some of them actually think that only the persons involved in the incident are privy to that, but we'll teach each one of these guys some stuff every once in a while. They may not like the teacher. But I am going to probably call it on that. I'm going to talk to the gas station guys, see what's going on here. He's usually pretty cool. But I'm just curious myself, because I do visit this gas station quite a bit. But yeah. Thanks everybody for joining. I will catch you all probably, I don't know if you guys are interested, probably definitely going to go live on Halloween night. I imagine there'll be a little bit more stuff, even though I think it's going to be slightly colder. But yeah, got my leaves raked up today and bagged and taken to the dump, so that's good. Got my adulting in. All right. Anyways, I will catch you guys all later on tonight if you're interested. But peace.